So there's three big events in terms of legal in reference to Hanna, because I was speaking to someone regarding it. The first one is in 2015, when they said I signed off as genetic testing. That is not correct. So the question is, if someone is royally frazzled, and the first sign of frazzling by foreign diaspora occurred in 2005 at Marmara Hotel in Turkey. Remember, in the real version, Hannah's the victim. That was changed over to a different group, which I suspect is because of the spyware in the tooth, is after my tuck journal, or it's outright fraud with the murder of the dentist. That was in 2009. So if you're frazzled and you go to police and ask, before you even write, have a look, make sure you keep an eye on me, and that police officer is missing or dead, automatically it's not a valid document. Anything after the police incident, which is in 2009, is not a valid document. So apparently I signed off in 2015, and that is not correct. So what I did as a backup, I actually messaged the lawyer and said, can I see what I signed? They sent me documents. It was clean. So whatever document is out there, it is fraud. The second biggest scandal is the Balboapress contract. On the executive line, there was a message saying this contract is void, or please see the email attached. They never checked the email attached. The email said, all this is void. It's just for royalties. It's there. So if someone took it upon themselves to remove it, they will have a zip of the original. And the third one is illegal garnishing with someone else in court. That's ID fraud. So those are three big ones. So if all these things are fraud, that means someone owes me a shitload of money, because I'm the legal owner then. And that's where we are today. So anything at this point, especially with the 4.5% Kanata licensing, everything at this point, because your belief is boys only, it's a criminal offense. And that's why messages went out to police saying we want to press charges. The problem is now they stole so much money. Even with the pilot incident, apparently they ran to Pearson Airport to fling money at the pilots. I don't know if that's accurate or not, but the pilots need to know the money they're being flung is actually my money. Then the biggest issue, they need an excuse now, because it's corporate espionage technically, as well as religious or whatever, or they want the media component. The biggest one, I believe, is the fact that not only did they not pay, but they broke into my home, even though this person went to the police 50,000 times and RCMP military ran over to the border of the United States. All these things are part of C3's history and is very detailed in account. The song Bitch Better Have My Money is actually the Epstein scandal, as far as I recall. Because they didn't know what was going on and it would go back and forth. We don't want to live like this. So today they're pushing boy, boy, boy. Well, woman didn't go for it, and I don't think any woman would ever go for this. The woman who would probably go for this is they don't have high school education. We want a better system. And the saddest part about this story is I'm simply trying to present and finish. It's all my work, 35,000 pages. And you would never know this unless if I didn't fire on them. Another interesting fact